Have you ever installed a new graphics card only to think that it's dead? When in fact the problem was you left your monitor connected to the integrated graphics? And even if you personally haven't done this, although I guarantee you have at some point, happens to the best of us, I guarantee you that you know someone who does this all the time. Evidently a BIOS engineer at Dell thought so too, so when you plug into the onboard video of a Dell motherboard when you have a graphics card installed, you get this handy diagram that comes up on your screen, showing you to shut it down and connect it to the dedicated video. So I'm going to follow these instructions and... ah, crap. Where does it go? You see, this graphics card, an RX 580, doesn't have a VGA connect, like most graphics cards from 2015 or newer. Instead opting for this groovy selection of DVI, 2 DisplayPorts, and 2 HDMI ports, all of which are digital. Since the DisplayPort came out long before VGA started being phased out, they needed a way to make it work with VGA monitors. And that's how you get adapters like this, with a VGA connector on this end, and it plugs into a DisplayPort port. Then you, like me, might assume that the DisplayPort must have some kind of analog output functionality, because this adapter has no power input anywhere on it, so you'd think it would be passive, but that's actually not the case. While passive adapters do exist to convert from DisplayPort to HDMI, this has to be supported on the video card through a thing called DP++, which facilitates the connection. It changes the way the DisplayPort outputs video to be compatible with an HDMI monitor. Although adapters do exist that allow you to adapt DisplayPort to HDMI without the use of DP++, but these are active adapters and have logic built into the adapter itself to convert the signals. And that's what makes this DisplayPort to VGA adapter tick, because even DP++ compatible DisplayPorts cannot output analog video. And this adapter will actually work on a regular non++ DisplayPort connector, albeit only in one direction. You can't connect a VGA graphics output to a DisplayPort monitor. You need a different adapter for that. Let's give this thing a shot. DisplayPort there, VGA here. Always screw this in. You'll thank me later. Let's see if it works. Hey, she's a booting up. Now I've got this RX 580 installed, I can start my experiment with using locally running AI video surveillance for object detection. Because you might start by building your own NAS, but you're going to end up in a rabbit hole so deep you're going to have no idea how much stuff you're going to end up putting on it. Get ready.